down. There's another example of it right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And he finds his target. He has the first. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll hand it off. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes a quick grab. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Texas 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Brings up second and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And it drops back in the gun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. A quick throw out left, complete.
Runs out of bounds. Number 46. Offense facing 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They're going to scramble now. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here we go, 4th down. They try to run for it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the 1st half and build on this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
This out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. This time, a completion. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Important third down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powering through. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Going to try to use his legs here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Ball handed off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 10, Alabama 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, tie. They jump in front here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. takes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Moving right through the contact. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. Made the defense look slow that time. Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He'll try a pass here, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second, third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
The scramble by QB. Picks up the route. Brings up 3rd down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
2nd down now after the sack. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Longhorns are in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Well, they're getting a little bit closer. That's some good positive yards there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Man, this is what it all comes down to. You're playing in the national championship. Think of the journey that these 2 teams have been on. Chris, this is what we hope to see, and it's playing out.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He knocks this one right through. And this game is all tied up. More than a minute to play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I love this play call by the offensive coordinator. We got a tie game. You're around midfield. You come up with a big play. At the very least, you're thinking field goal, possibly touchdown.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. 3rd down play for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They're going quickly here. They need a few more yards to make this a more comfortable field goal attempt. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? And a great play. That's the final play of regulation. Overtime coming up. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receiver in motion now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. Teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. What a way to end it. A turnover to decide the game. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.